Hello and welcome to a frank discussion about the coronavirus here in our Dallas-Fort Worth community. My name is Robert Ashley, News Director and Talk Show host for radio station Heaven 97 KHVN, and it's an honor to work with those of you in the media, particularly the African American media. We're about to get ready to talk with our man downtown, Dallas County Commissioner John Wally Price, about what's really been going on with this coronavirus. And before we get our conversation started, we just want to acknowledge one of the giants of the civil rights movement, the Reverend Dr. Joseph Lowry, one of the founding members of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, who was one of the lieutenants, if you will, with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And with me right now is the one and only Dallas County Commissioner John Wally Price. And Commissioner Price, we thank you once again for being with us, sir. It's an honor to have you with us.
Glad to be here, and I don't want any of us to get lost on everything else that's going on in the universe, especially in Dallas, or in this country, really. 240 years, every 10 years, the Constitution says that we shall take the census. We shall count each and every individual. And therefore, the United States will apportion approximately $750 billion in grants and appropriations to various political jurisdictions, schools, counties, hospital districts, states, and so it's very important. But those dollars are apportioned based on count, on census data. And of course we'll talk about the apportionment of legislative power.
Yes.
As you know, in this country, regardless, you're going to have 435 House representatives. And so with general election, we're responsible. There is a cost. There's a cost in setting up those various voting places. And there's a cost associated with that election. And it's millions of dollars. Let's just offset that and not postage, and I'll definitely be proposing that. And we move forward.
Now, can you all vote on that? You'll have to vote on that?
I'm sure we will, but it's an allocation. But it's no different than what happened in the primary of Democrats and Republicans. The law says that they have to come to a conclusion that they want to combine the election. They did not want to do that. But at the last minute, the Republicans said, okay, y'all have it. And it created confusion because now you've had the polling places, you had to get the election judges, you had to train the election judges, and so there were a number of things at play. But at the end of the day, the general election is the purview of the county. We're responsible, and I'm definitely going to lean heavily on mail-in ballots.
Yes, indeed. Once again, we're here in Dallas, Texas. I'm Robert Ashley. We're talking with our man downtown, Dallas County Commissioner John Wally Price. We're talking about the census. We're talking about the elections. Now we need to focus on the coronavirus, COVID-19. Well, Commissioner, right now we're getting all kinds of dire predictions from Dr. Anthony Fauci, this coronavirus task force. The president said there's a possibility we could lose 100,000 to 200,000 people if we don't start following the guidelines of distancing ourselves. We've got schools closed down. Here in Dallas, Texas, how's it impacting the community? What are you all doing at the county to make sure that we can stay safe and stay healthy?
Well, first of all, let me just tell you, we operate under a 1975 Disaster Act that was passed by the legislature of the state of Texas. It gives, of course, the governor all the power to declare disasters. Now, not just corona, but hurricanes, you name it. And so any disaster, next meeting, we will decide. We only have three options. We can amend, we can extinguish, or we can continue to give him the power to operate.
Yes. Right now we're going to focus on the business community, and with me right now is Paul Backus of the legendary Backus Cleaners. His father, the late Jasper Backus, is the namesake, and we're very, very honored to have the long-awaited Paul Backus with us. Paul, once again, we want to thank you for being with us, man. How you doing, Paul?
Thank you. I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me this afternoon.
All right.
I really appreciate you.
Well, look, now where's Backus Cleaner? Where y'all located? How's the business?
It's really good. At 3509 Sunnyvale at Overton Road now. But we rebuilding the old business over there in South Dallas.
Yes,
We're going to make it dry cleaning business and office space.
Beautiful.
It's going to be done.
Beautiful.
So we spent about $500,000 over there.
Beautiful.
Get it right.
I know your dad will be proud of you.
I just wish he could see.
Oh, I know he's proud of you. Well, I'll tell you what, we've been dealing with this coronavirus, and like, they've been shutting down everything. What impact is it having on your business?
Well, right now, it's all I'm mostly getting now is kind of regular customers and police officers now. We do a lot of the uniform for Guard and South Central police, so we're getting a lot of them right now, consistently now.
Now, many of you know that a lot of our businesses are shut down, and it's having a major impact on the community. Now, women run the world. They run our pocketbooks, and we're concerned about how this COVID-19 is impacting women. With me right now is Iris Watson. Now, she's the owner and operator of Wow, It Looks Good Kill Hair Studio. That's right here in Dallas, Texas, and of course, it's having a major impact on the beauty community, salon business. And Iris, once again, we thank you for being here, my sister. What in the world is this coronavirus doing, or what impact is it having on your business? Wow, It Looks Good Kill Hair Studio. What impact is that?
Well, as you may all know, you can't go to work. So, pretty much, it's a done deal for us for now. We're considered non-essential.
Oh my God. And with me right now is a very distinguished young brother. We would call him a millennial, but these millennials are very, very powerful. This is perhaps the most educated, dangerous generation that we got. It was Adam Clayton Powell, a black man, a congressman out of New York, who said that a black man who's educated is dangerous.
Yes.
And some folks say that's the reason why they brought crack cocaine to our neighborhood, so they could crack up our minds so we can learn. But brothers like Quincy Q is defying that. This is a brother who understands exactly what's going on, and our millennials are taking their position. And he, of course, is the Bonton Farms, if you will, food community. They're producing your own food. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad of the Nation of Islam, many years, warned us about being dependent, particularly on people. And once again, Quincy Q, our pleasure having you here, my brother. Thank you for being here.
Very honored to be here with y'all.
Yes, sir, my brother. Well, look, now this coronavirus situation, as what you're doing there in Bonton. Now, first of all, give people an idea of Bonton, the people of Bonton, this community, Southern Dallas.
Bonton is a very historic community and historically black, and it's one of the leading heart disease places, diabetes, a lot of different diseases and ailments that come from the food that we eat. And we call Bonton a food desert. Basically, you know, the chicken spot replaces fresh food, and if you get up at night and you want something to eat, you go to the barbecue spot. So we don't have the Whole Foods close. We don't have different things like that. I wasn't born in Bonton, but the owner, Dan Babcock, has kind of adopted me because I came and I wanted to learn about urban farming and the power of what we can do if we change our diet.